So if you're anything like me and you got a shark rocket with a broken hose, I'm going to show you how to fix that real quick. I got the same issue, and not any good videos out there. So all you're going to need is a semi-thin, longer screwdriver. You might need a flathead. You may or may not need pliers. It's going to be up to you. I like a magnetic tray just to capture all my screws. So let's get into it. All right. So you got your 3 tabs. 1, 2, 3. Once you twist those, you can take off that first cover. Then you get access to everything. Then you're going to have screw 1, screw 2, screw 3, screw 4, screw 5, screw 6, screw 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I'll just point those out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are the screws you're going to need to take off. Then we're going to want to turn around. This is where the pry bar comes in handy. The back section is going to be looser than the front section, so you're going to want to get under there, start prying this back up. Once you're pried a little bit, it just wants to go in. Once you're pried up a little bit, you should have access to this side on the, if you're looking at it down here. If you're looking at it down here on the left-hand side, you're going to have access to this 4-pin connector. That's going to need to come out. Boop. And then you can take the thing out fully. Be careful with that. You don't want to have to do some wiring, because that, if you do rip them out, you will have to rewire that. All right, and that's the whole cover that comes off. I mean, if you do rip it, it's not the end of the world. It's just the light indicator. So you can set that aside. And from here, so you can either leave it in or take it out, your call. But if you take it out, all it does is lift up and come out. And then it is just a thread in. We just back it out, set that aside, take the top section, a little harder because it's up in there still. A little harder because it's up in there. But again, just thread it in. Okay, that's the old hose, crumbled and pretty fucked up. You can kind of see those very coarse threads. And you can see those coarse threads in there. That's all it's going to. So, okay, we're gonna set all that aside for now. So a few days and a few different hose variants that came in. We're back. We're gonna go ahead and finish this bad boy off. So I like to do your upper hose. We'll just thread it on in. All right, it'll go, but it doesn't want to. I think these replacements are a little too thick on the wiring, so it doesn't actually want to seat in there. But a little bit of brute force will get it there. We're slowly but surely getting there. Call that good enough? Good enough for what I'm doing. Now I just got to get that bottom section reseated. So I'm going to take this lines up here. Just manhandle that bad boy back in position. That'll look something like that. There we go. Let's go ahead and button everything down. Take the top plate, take a 4-pin, start with your 4-pin. Show you under there. Connected. Line this up. Make sure all your cables are in. Button it down. And let's start screwing it up. All these screws should be the same. There's a couple longer ones. I don't remember where the longer ones went. We can figure that out real quick. Let's do. I think shorts are up here. Alright, let's rebutton it back. Before we screw it, let's make sure this fits. That fits where we want it to, so woohoo. My shorties. So I can call this a day. Alright, almost last steps. Pop that back face back on. Snap, snap. Go ahead and relock them. Locka. Jam your wheels on. I mean, you could have done this when you were putting that back, or that front faceplate back on, but I didn't. Alright, that was easy enough. There you go. New lower hose. Quick and easy. I'm going to see if it works, but my wife's not home right now, and I don't know how to use these things, so that's her job. So if you need to switch out that lower hose on a similar model, this is how you do it. Pretty quick and easy. Cheap fix, better than replacing it. One more tip, though, that I thought of, besides changing out the hose. Some models, they actually have a keypad on them, and to switch them from suck to blow, you just input the passcode 123456, and that's how you switch them from sucking and blowing. So whichever method works for you. All right, have a good one.